tweaking. Should've waited till the weekend. Bitch, look at my soul. She see I'm a dirty demon. Little bitch, wipe your nose. I can tell that you been geeking.
What the fuck was y'all talking for? Fuck was y'all talking for?
How sad. So he's for real black.
Yeah, Will. Yeah, Will from Foster's is black.
Black.
Yeah, bro.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god.
Marvel.
Woo.
RP to Luke Cage. Luke Cage versus Gwen? What is this?
Gwen who? Gwen Stefani?
Gwen Stacy.
Oh.
Like. Okay. Welcome back to the Collective.podcast. I'm your host, Devin Simmons, along with my co-host,
Big Joe Cool.
Why'd you delay with that?
Because I had to.
You should know how to do this by now.
No, man.
We're professionals.
I'm like Fox 5. I receive your message late, so I got to delay.
Okay. Jordan just had a stroke, and this is the Collective podcast. But what's going on, man?
Shoot. It's everything.
It actually has been a crazy week. What should we start with? Should we start with Carmelo? Should we start with
Stan Lee?
Okay. R.I.P. to Stan Lee.
R.I.P.
This is kind of like the first death of 2018 that I was like, you lived a full life, man.
Exactly.
You lived a damn good life. So
95.
Shit, I want to live to 95, but I don't even know if I want to. You want to live to 95?
Yeah, if I'm kicking like he was, I don't want to be 95 and sitting around.
I'm assuming that's how that's gonna be though.
Freak.
If I'm 95, I'm sitting around. I'm watching that.
No, but I mean sitting around that is in like I can't sick. Do anything sitting around.
Well, he was sick for like the last month of his life,
but he was still kicking though.
Yeah, he was chilling. Stanley is like the capital like steez of swagger.
Exactly.
So, R.I.P. to Stanley. It actually did hurt a lot. Like I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it hurt me too.
That means we're just gonna have to like the tears, but not real tears, are gonna be like flowing through the theaters as spring and summer comes up.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
Those movies are gonna be like a little extra hard, especially if his last cameos in the Avengers 4 movie or probably the Spider-Man movie.
Probably.
Maybe Far From Home, but we'll see as that happens.
Dog, remember my
your little prediction? That was the first thing I thought about. Do you want to explain?
So,
because I don't think that's gonna happen now.
Okay, so basically, there was if you read the comics in Marvel, there's these extra beings, if you want to call them, or like the Watcher. They're called the Watchers. So they basically watch over all the universes. So like Fantastic Four, X-Men, Avengers, whoever, because they all technically are in separate timelines. Mm-hmm. So basically there are these 4 Watchers, and the reason why Stan Lee has cameos in all the Marvel movies, not just because he's a co-owner, but there's like a conspiracy theory talking about how he was a Watcher, so he's making sure that all these universes are doing what they need to do, like making sure everything is cool. But also, I was thinking, or me and my cousin were talking about it, that eventually, once like Marvel Studios and Disney gets like Sony and Fox, mm-hmm. when they can bring everybody together, that's when Stan Lee and the Watchers were gonna be revealed. But R.I.P. Stan Lee.
It's an interesting theory.
Yeah.
Like, if it's that deep, which it's not that far off to think that Kevin Feige would go that deep with something like that.
Yeah, dog.
It would have been cool to watch that, but unfortunately, life goes on in the reality universe, and we're just gonna have to watch how the MCU develops, especially as it seems that Cap is for sure dead in Avengers 4, which...
Whoa.
What?
What did you just say?
Have you not been keeping up with what's going on?
Dude, I just wait till the movie comes out.
Well, Chris Evans, who plays Captain America, tweeted out a very heartfelt wrap-up tweet.
He opted out the contract?
It seems that way. The way his tweet was put, because you will get the like, oh, that's a wrap. It's been an emotional, however, like long or months of shooting this movie, but he went all the way in with his wrap-up speech, like thanking everybody from the last 7 years. So, how much we my dad is distracting me right now. I'm just gonna wait till he's gone.
Yo.
I'm recording. Fuck off. I'm just joking. What was I saying?
Captain America's dead.
Oh yeah, so his wrap-up speech was thanking everybody for the last 7 years since his debut. So it looks as if it's a wrap, and he opted out of his contract, and we are taking new steps into new characters for the next 10 years.
Well, it makes sense because I mean, the original Avengers die anyway, so in comics. So I mean,
yeah,
I guess so.
Someone has to die. Someone has to run the course.
That's what I'm saying.
Personally, I don't want to.
I want to be Iron Man.
Yeah,
I hate Iron Man.
Okay, whoa, really?
Yes. Oh my god, I do not like Iron Man, bro.
Like period, or just
period. I don't like
Robert Downey's.
No, I like Robert Downey. I just don't like Iron Man.
You just don't like Iron Man as a superhero.
I don't know. I never did.
Okay.
I like Batman, which is the same thing. It's the same person, but I just like Batman over Iron Man.
Okay.
And you know what's funny? I was watching the Lego Batman movie.
How's that?
It's good. And the password to get into Batman's computer was Iron Man sucks. And I laughed so hard because I was like, yes, somebody has listened to me.
Well, it's general consensus that they are the same person in more ways, except Batman tends to seem like the most like insane and unstable person out of the two, even though both of their parents are gone.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Off of Marvel, I guess. Just in that all up, RP Stanley, thank you for providing everybody and anybody with like childhood heroes, literally, for years, and I'm still into it. I think everybody's still into it.
Yep.
So it'll be cool to see where they go with that, see who develops as we go on with the MCU. So going into sports, maybe. You want to go into sports?
# sign Melo.
Where do you want him to go?
I don't know.
Okay. Melo got released yesterday, and it was funny because in my group chat with Clayton and Noah, we were talking about how like it's like, man, these rumors, man, they whack. I'm tired of it. This is like we just ready to see him get released or like just stay put, and then he got released the next day, and we were like, dang. So he headed to Boston. That's my theory.
I don't know, dude.
You don't know?
It's weird, cause it's all Phil Jackson's fault.
Elaborate.
Once Phil Jackson got to the Knicks with Melo,
Okay.
I think he messed Melo up mentally in the head. Like playing wise, cause like think about it, Melo's always been, I have the ball, I'm gonna shoot.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that's it. Like,
well,
and
I
Phil
mean,
Jackson.
one can blame Melo as well because I mean, obviously, as you get older in the NBA, your skill set that was needed in 2004 isn't going to be necessarily needed in 2018 when these teams you go to have like unlimited superstars.
Oh yeah.
Or superstars in the making. So him, I kind of agree with you. Phil Jackson's I don't know necessarily how, but it did in some way. His time at New York affected his play. And I think that affected him because he was the only vital player for a long time.
But I mean, he was the only vital player in Denver.
Yeah, but I mean, he still did have a supporting cast, and he was.
Oh yeah,
true.
Yeah.
So when you become the only thing and the only hot thing for like however many years he was in New York,
Was it
and
like
then
10? Oh my god.
it might have been 7 or 10.
Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to think about when he left Denver in 2009 or 2010, and then left New York in 2000 and
Just last year, bruh. 2017.
not true.
Yeah.
He was with
The
Thunder
17-18 season.
He left.
That's what I just said.
He left. What? I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think.
Yes, the 17.
Was he? He was with New York before he went to OKC.
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know that. He was there for a while then.
That's what I said. It was like 10 years. Like almost close to 10 years.
Yeah, 9 or 10. Wow. Well, yeah, and then you go to OKC where there's already like established star power. So I kind of get it. Like he's just not needed. I don't think anybody's in a rush to be like, yeah, we need Melo on our team.
And I think,
especially after this stint.
And I think that's what Melo doesn't understand.
Well, I mean, can you just like go like, hey man, we don't need you anymore, and then him not to be like, fuck you.
Yo, man.
He wants to play
I
basketball.
feel
You know?
bad. I'd be feeling bad for Melo, dog.
Well,
That's my boy.
it's a dog world out here, brother.
Even though Melo only seems to show up for the Olympics for some reason, I don't get that.
That's his thing. He
Melo-
loves the medals, dude.
Bruh, Melo will freak some people up in the Olympics, bruh. Like,
just for a medal.
dropping 51 on
Didn't
folks.
he say that not too long ago? He cares about medals more than an NBA championship.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God, Melo.
I think he did. Which, I mean, is he right?
No.
Does a medal not like count more than like a medal or a ring?
What? So you're telling me?
I'd have a little bit more prestige of like, yo, back in my day, I beat up on every team in the world to become this.
Okay, so you on Australia?
In Switzerland.
Wow.
Sure.
Who has Dirk Nowitzki? Dirk Nowitzki literally had to score 60 points just for them to get into the final game.
Are you arguing with me? Because like this wasn't supposed to be an argument. No. I don't care.
No. I'm saying, I'm like, so you would rather be known for, yeah, I beat up on these teams that don't really play basketball. And when my team has every basketball player known to man. On my team.
You're gonna have to chop that up with Melo.
All right, Melo, call your boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up.
Call your boy.
Okay, so got Stanley out of the way, got Melo out of the way.
Yo, did you see that that Warriors joint?
Did I what?
Did you see that Warriors fight, bro? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That joint was funny.
I'm not interested in it. I don't care.
Kevin Durant's the biggest baby on the court, bro.
He's just.
They talk about LeBron, bro. Kevin Durant, he's scary, dog. As soon as he don't like something, he shuts down and is ready to leave.
Yeah, I mean, KD's like really. He really can be like a wuss.
Yeah.
Like when he doesn't get his way, and he can act like he acts like he's tough talk sometimes, but like sometimes I'm like, dude, you gotta chill.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially, but like him getting mad at like Green in that moment was like, I guess it was a little bit granted because like he did kind of mess up that whole play.
Oh yeah.
And on top of that, there's probably some genuine frustration with Draymond. Because he's not
frustrated too. Draymond's not the.
He doesn't perform up to par.
Draymond's not the coolest guy. You would be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, in some way, I'm going right hand. Okay, KD, you can be a little bit of a wuss in that situation. Then on the other hand, I'm like, dog, y'all just play basketball.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm assuming they've made up already because they played fine yesterday.
No, they didn't. They got dusted yesterday.
I know, but I'm just talking about like playing and not yelling at each
by
other.
the Rockets.
Okay, well, it's the second best team right now.
No.
In my eyes.
All right, man.
All right, what?
That's not what the standings say.
I'm sorry, I go by statistics.
It's I'm sorry, man. I'm just saying what the record shows.
All right, whatever. Is that it for sports? I don't really know anything about sports right now.
We could talk about your Raiders. No, let's not talk about the Raiders right now.
Prefer not. There's something to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Nothing. I just like making fun of the Raiders.
Shut your ass up. Okay. Ooh, actually, I have a question. Do you think the Browns are going to make the playoffs?
Dog, we're in the hunt, man.
Okay.
I saw that.
Hmm.
No.
Do you want to... Did you say no?
Yeah. That's a long shot. It's cool. It's cool.
What are y'all, 3-6 now?
Yeah, it's cool to see our name in the hunt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in that little graphic of, oh, these teams are in the hunt.
Mm.
But we need a lot.
Yeah.
For us to get... We'd have to win the rest of our games.
Hey, but I tell you what.
And then everybody else has to lose.
I tell you what. You keep handing the ball to Nick Chubb, you'll be fine.
Oh, dude.
I tried telling you, man.
Dog, let me...
Also, I guess it's just my time to say, like, you're welcome. We breeded that.
Yeah. It's time for my Browns rant, okay?
Your Browns rant about what? What do you have to rant about right now?
Oh, my God. When you get a good head coach, you can actually do stuff.
Who's y'all's head coach right now?
Greg Williams.
Who's that?
Our defensive coordinator. Remember on Hard Knocks when...
Let's get this bitch.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Dog.
Yeah, I didn't know he was next up.
When we signed Hugh Jackson 3 years ago, I was like, that's stupid. Hugh Jackson he never seemed head coach material to me. He just seemed like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he fit good for a coordinator. He's one of those dudes like, yeah, good job, man. Even though it was a bad play, you did a good job. As a head coach, you can't do that. You gotta be like, that was trash. What are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even when we would watch Hard Knocks,
he did seem a little bit assertive.
Nah, bro. Like, he didn't. Like, certain coaches, when I like see them like do like press conferences or like speeches to the team, like the locker room speeches, you'd be like, yeah, I would play for that dude.
Right.
Like Hugh Jackson, you just be like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he did seem kind of like unmotivated at times.
Yeah,
it
man.
did seem like it was like a clawing for his job at multiple times during the season. But I mean, hell of a start. I mean, I don't know who to owe that to other than Baker and him. He put something in place, I guess.
Man, he wanted to start Tyrod Taylor. He didn't even want.
You were agreeing with that for like 2 weeks until they put a Baker.
Dog, no. Because remember, I told you in the summer, I said, yeah.
And who told you that Baker was going to start?
I never said Baker wasn't going to start this year.
You did.
I didn't, bro.
I remember we were in Target. I actually remember this day because it was one of the last weeks I worked at FedEx. And I remember we were talking. Just listen to me. We were in Target, and I grabbed Skittles, and you grabbed Skittles too. And you were like, and I was telling you, like, I think Baker's going to start, man. Well, after the spring season, man, or the preseason is over with. And you're like, nah, man, I think they got to be safe and go with Tyrod. And I was like, okay. I just still think that Baker's going to start eventually. And where are we now?
Yeah, I said, yeah, he's going to start eventually.
But you didn't.
But I said, they're going to give Tyrod his run.
Okay.
I said, I told you this. I was like, this is Tyrod's job to lose, which he ultimately did. But I said, this is his job to lose. Because I'm like, Tyrod can play this season, but Baker was going to get to play next season. Because they were going to fire Hugh Jackson.
You predicted that?
Oh, my God.
When did you say that?
I've been saying that for 3 years. After every game we lost, I was like, he's a bum. Somebody get him out of here.
Well, you got your wish. Who do you think they're gonna hire next year? Are they just gonna bring up Greg?
I don't know. I mean,
depends on how they finish.
They could, but I don't know if Greg would want. I mean, he probably would want to be the head coach, but I don't know. You know, like
Yeah, it's just like a we'll see.
Yeah, some of those guys, like some of those like coordinator guys, it's kind of like,
let me stay in my strong.
Yeah, it's like I can do it, but
I know what I'm good at.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
I heard they were trying to talk to old boy from Oklahoma,
Excuse you?
the coach,
Like right now?
or he's on their list.
Who from Oklahoma?
The head coach.
The current head coach?
Yeah.
He's in a 5-year contract with Oklahoma.
Hey man, that's what one of the reports said that I read.
Where at?
It was on ESPN.
It's a weird get. I mean, he's a good football coach, but if they want to play defense, Greg's gonna have to turn it up a notch because Oklahoma would be putting up, giving niggas 50 points.
Well, yeah. Greg Williams is gonna stay on the team. He's gonna be the D coordinator. Okay.
Word.
They're talking about bringing what's his name in for Baker.
As a head coach, his name's Lincoln Riley, by the way.
Yeah, Link. Yeah, because
I suppose.
that's the wave the NFL's going in now. If you get an offensive minded coach with a young quarterback, then yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, he has a new 5-year contract that he just signed this summer.
Hey,
so
I don't know, man.
the chances of him going are slim to none.
Hey, that's
But,
what the report
shout
said.
out to Lincoln Riley. I hate you Sooners. Continue to suck. Go Dogs. How you feel about the college playoff setup so far? Y'all out? Go Buckeyes.
Yeah, we're probably out.
Yeah.
Even if we do beat Michigan.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That whole talk that we had with Noah was like kind of pointless because every team that we were talking about like just lost, except for like Georgia and a couple other teams. But shout out to Northwestern for getting into the Big Ten championship. That's pretty fun. That's huge. First Big Ten championship. It'll be cool to see somebody other than Wisconsin. For God's sakes, that felt so good.
Wisconsin, dude.
They've been going there and getting dragged every year they go. Except for the first year when they like killed Nebraska,
Yeah.
they haven't won another one.
Oh my god, Wisconsin, bro. Trash.
Well, they're in a place where they are trash and rightfully so. So,
Yeah, the Big Ten West is.
it's a mess.
Oh my god.
That conference, the Pac-12 North is a mess.
Oh my god.
Or is it the South? I don't know which one it is.
Who cares?
Like, it's one of those Pac-12 conferences or divisions where
Is that where Stanford is?
Yeah, it's.
Are they in the South or North?
North. It's one of those divisions where it's like Arizona State, Arizona, and
I think that's South.
USC. Yeah, that's South. All of the teams are in a position in Colorado. They're all in a position to go for the number 1 spot, and they're all 5-4. Some 5-5. Like USC could be number 1 if one of those teams loses.
Look how far USC has fallen, bro.
Yeah, it's bad. And the best
But people
team.
still love to go there. Just like Texas.
I mean, you can't help it.
It's just like Texas.
Like that's a money hoarder, man. You go there, you're set for like life, dude.
Yeah.
Like for life. So
Unless you play quarterback there.
at USC,
Yeah.
you're set to go to the draft if you play good enough.
Yeah.
You got a good name in high school. Shit, you'll end up somewhere.
Or you end up like Mark Sanchez.
Hey, dude, that was a pretty good 2-year little thing right there, man.
The butt.
He got some money. Where Mark Sanchez at? He on CBS?
Freak though. He's not funny. He's not like Tony Romo.
You don't have to be funny, dude.
Hey, so will somebody give Greg Olson some pointers? Not Greg Olson. What's his name?
Jason Witten.
Oh my God. See, that's how I don't even care to know his name.
But like they set him up for the kill though, because he's with Joe Tessitore, and Joe's a freaking
Joe.
legend.
Yeah.
And he's a great commentator. So like it's gonna you have to be so witty to, no pun intended. Is that why they? Yo, Jason Witten, he's got to be witty, yo. He's got to have like the jokes on deck, right?
Free. Yo, do you know, Doug? Do you know how bad Jason Witten is? They gave Jason and what's the other dude's name again?
Joseph Store.
They gave Jason and Joe 2 weeks of just them alone, and then they brought in a third colleague for week 3.
I don't even think it's Joe Tessitore. I think they got Adam. Hold on, let me look up.
Anyway, all I know is it used to be only a 2-man commentary team. Now it's a 3-man commentary team.
Yeah.
Because Jason Witten's that bad.
Oh, yikes, man. Come on.
Dog, you got to watch Monday Night Football.
I do watch Monday Night. I just watched the Giants game this past week.
Oh, my God, man.
Which that game was actually really good.
Yeah. But Jason Witten, bro. He is,
Okay. Let me look it up. I just want to make sure that we get it right. Jason Witten ready for Monday Night Football. That's the first thing that pops up. Yeah, it is Joe Tessitore. Okay. I knew I was right.
Dog, could you imagine if Peyton Manning would have took the offer and been on Monday Night Football?
See, you know what? Peyton Manning is naturally a funny person.
That's what I'm saying. Yo.
But he kind of needs a script.
Yeah.
Like a real script.
Yeah.
Like choreograph the games just so he knows what to say, because he could go along the lines of dad jokes and it could get like real cringy real quick. He's a great football mind. So I would love to hear his like insight on these young quarterbacks. Like he has a movie coming out talking about the people that he looked up to.
A word?
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it not too long ago. I was like, I watched that because he's talking about Favre, he's talking about Elway, talking about Montana. I was like, dude, I'm gonna peep that. So that would have been a nice move, but that check gonna have to be a little.
Yeah.
Especially getting away from the Allstate commercials or State Farm. Which one is it?
He's not on
Nationwide.
Yeah, I was like, he's not on neither.
It's the same company, bro. Get out of here, yo. Nationwide, State Farm, man, they all doing the same thing. They taking white people's money, okay?
You're thinking of Aaron Rodgers.
Discount double check. He doesn't do that much anymore, does he? R.I.P. Aaron Rodgers. I just saw him on the Instagram getting mad.
Okay. Here we go.
What do you think?
What
do you want me to say?
Real life debate. Okay.
About?
Is Aaron? Are you putting Aaron Rodgers in the GOAT class, or are you putting him in the? He's real good.
If he retires tomorrow.
Yeah, if he came on the TV right now at 2:45 p.m. Eastern time.
It's a weird time.
November 16th.
I would have got the 1 o'clock spot, y'all.
Whatever. Let's just say 3 o'clock. If he would have came on the TV, had a press conference, was like, I'm retired right now. Are you putting him in the GOAT class? Or are you putting him in the, he's great, but he's not GOAT?
See, the conversation that tends to come up when we talk GOATs. Are you okay? You all right? All right. It always comes back to the record in the Super Bowl.
He's 1-0.
And this is my point. A 1-0, it can seem a little weak, but I will take that 0 in the loss column and go, he's a great quarterback. But I also have to look at productivity. I have to look at how he plays in general. And Aaron Rodgers, if he retires today, he's a GOAT. And I don't think too many people can go, I don't agree with you. And if they do, they have some kind of BS reason for it. Because, if you've ever
or
seen
they don't like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, exactly. There's some kind of bias behind it. But I don't have any bias because I'm not a Green Bay fan. I'm just appreciative of really good quarterbacks. And I've watched him play it in person.
For sure.
And if you see that bullet pass, that's one of the best. He has one of the best throws I've ever seen in my life. And I'll put that on my mama.
Sure.
One of the best bullet passes, one of the best corner route passes. He can if there's a pocket of 1 inch, I can always guarantee Rodgers will nail it every single time. I mean, go back to Packers versus the Cowboys in the playoffs last year or 2 years ago, and that one catch that set him up for field goal range to win the game. And I forgot who caught that. I'll play it for you later. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know why Aaron Rodgers is a GOAT. And if you want a Hail Mary, just sign him up.
True.
Because he will deep it from the 10-yard line all the way to your end zone. So, in my opinion, he's a GOAT. What's your take?
Love me some Aaron Rodgers, man.
I do too.
That's my dog.
I mean, there's been some instances where he beat the crap out of my team, and I'm like, dude, I love Aaron Rodgers so much.
Yeah, bro.
I'd probably I can't do that for Tom Brady, because I actually don't genuinely like Tom Brady, but I like him. He's a good guy.
I like Tom.
Great quarterback. I love him to death, but God,
I love Tom.
I hate him so much.
Tom was the first Tom actually was the first football player I knew by name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of my dad.
That's whack. You ain't
It's because of my dad.
You ain't know, like, I don't know, Randy Moss, someone black. You know what I'm saying? Michael Vick was my first.
But my dad was a Patriots fan though.
Some black people in there.
And then all I grew up watching was Patriots football when I was little. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
That wasn't my fault when I'm 4 and I don't even know what football really is.
I'm joking. Calm down over there. Although I actually kind of lied. Michael Vick wasn't the first player I knew. Steve McNair was my homie. I used to love watching Steve versus Steelers. This is pretty good.
And then I met Hines Ward.
Yeah, you did.
In a car wash.
Mm-hmm. It was cute.
That joy was fun.
Full circle. You met him at a car wash, and you meet him outside of the dome. It's pretty dope. You met him. Didn't you not meet him outside of the dome?
No, he was retired by then.
Who did you get a signature from then?
I don't know.
You didn't get a signature from
I
him?
did, but I don't know who that Steelers player is. He was some corner. I don't know his name, but I got the autograph.
Boy, you stole that.
I got the autograph, though.
Hey, man.
Well, you know what's weird?
What?
I should be a Steelers fan. You know what I'm saying?
I used to think you were a Steelers fan, and then I realized that you're just a Cleveland Browns fan that's just like closeted because of how bad you were.
Dog, like it's.
And at one point, I thought you were a Miami Dolphins fan too.
No, that was Alex.
Well, you used to wear that shirt, and I'd be like,
Oh, that's because I got that from a thrift store. It was
yeah,
fire.
I know. I ended up finding that out.
It was fire. It was an old school Miami Dolphins shirt, bro. It was fire.
That shirt was hard.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah,
back to the Aaron Rodgers conversation.
Aaron Rodgers.
This is gonna be a hot take, kinda. Do you think that if people don't put him in the GOAT class, are they gonna like involve him in like a Dan Marino kind of conversation?
But Dan Marino is considered one of the GOATs.
That never won. That
yeah, but Aaron has won, so
that
it would have been different. It would have been different if Aaron didn't win one.
Okay.
And then you'd be like, okay, he's in the Dan Marino class of GOAT, but he's not in the. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Not in the Montana, Brady.
Gotcha. So are you involving him in that? Aaron, no.
I think he's probably in the Brett Elway class.
Elway. See, Elway's low tier for me.
Yo,
but
even though people be saying John Elway GOAT, and
dude, I have to go back. And you know what? There's also one other thing I have to involve.
And I'm not just hating because Elway beat up on the Browns on the drive.
A lot.
But Elway, he wasn't that good to me, bro.
Because I think people need to think about productivity.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Elway was not.
And it's not his fault.
It's not.
Age. It's age. Because he think about it. His like really prominent years, like people go like, man, I remember that play from Elway was when he was in his 40s or approaching his 40s. So like I can't even go like, man, he was old, but he's still a GOAT. But I'll tell you, he's like top 20 for me, maybe.
I feel you on that one.
Top 20. But like if we're talking like productivity, we're talking consistency, we're talking the amount of interceptions you're throwing. If we go to his interception totals, like it's like him and Eli clashing at each other for like that number, and that's why I always hold back with the Eli as an elite quarterback conversation, which I don't think we want to have that right now.
Hey, man.
Because I'm pretty sure you still feel he is an elite quarterback, yes?
I never said he was elite. I said
that was our whole argument.
No,
you lying
now.
I said,
you are lying.
No.
Remember, I said he would get in the Hall of Fame. I never said
what
he
we
was
were
elite.
arguing about.
Yes, it
That
was.
was not okay.
Oh my God.
We were not arguing about that.
Yes, we did argue about if Eli
We
was
were
getting in the Hall of Fame.
No, we were arguing that whole day, throwing that football back and forth, if he was an elite quarterback or if he was not an elite quarterback, or if he was a top 10 quarterback or if he wasn't a top 10 quarterback. That's all we argued about. We never talked about
and
the
if he
Hall
was
of
going,
Fame
yes,
at
I
all.
did.
We never talked about it
Yes,
at
we
all.
did.
If we did, I agreed with you.
No, you didn't.
He's going into the Hall of Fame.
Oh my God.
But I said he's
that's
not
not
top
what
10.
that's
I
not
said
what you
he's
said
not,
that day.
if I did, I probably was just mad.
Yeah, you were.
But most of that argument consisted of saying if he was a top 10 quarterback or not.
Yeah, at the time when Eli was good. Yeah,
That was
he
only a
top
year
10.
ago. We were talking about now, bro.
No, it wasn't a year.
At that moment we were talking about the current state of the NFL, and we said that Eli is a top 10 quarterback still.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Oh my God, he got sat out for Geno Brown, or what's his name?
It don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It don't matter. Geno Smith.
Dog, that's because that Ben McAdoo, he was garbage.
Eli was too.
Shut up. Don't come at my boy Eli.
He was not a top 10 quarterback.
Yes,
yo.
he was a top 10 quarterback.
I apologize for everybody for the loud noises, but
Dog.
this really grinds my gears.
Dog.
If Eli is a top 10 quarterback, yo, I gotta be like, yo, Matt Hasselbeck fit in there somewhere.
Matt Hasselbeck was good when he was on.
Okay, we're moving on.
What?
No. I agree with you. Matt Hasselbeck's cool, man.
You never want to give these whack quarterbacks props when they were on.
Think about
for
what
like
you
3
just
years.
said. Think about what you just said.
What?
Give whack quarterbacks their chop like.
I'm not saying giving them GOAT status. I never said give Eli GOAT status.
You be talking like giving them GOAT status though.
Hey.
You be like, man, Eli, man, that's my man.
Because he is. That's my boy.
Yeah, if you don't count all them interceptions, yo, you
Yeah, I do, but Eli's still the man. That's still the homie. I would ride for Eli till he retired.
Well, there's a couple of wide receivers with really GOAT status in their works, and they are not riding with Eli.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
All right, we're moving on.
Eli
then.
still got 2
We're
rings.
moving on.
Shout out to Eli.
Hey,
He got
Eli.
He got 2 rings.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Like his brother.
You need to go on.
Nah, Peyton got 3.
No.
Yeah, he does.
False.
Peyton has 3.
All right, list them out for me because I only know the 2007 one and his last year.
Indianapolis.
1. He lost to the Saints, bud. He only has 2.
Didn't he go to 2 with the?
No. Well, he did, but he lost.
Oh,
the second one.
they got dusted. Yeah, they did.
And then they lost to the
By the Seahawks. Yeah, they got dusted by the Seahawks.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Only 2, bud. It sucks.
Eli better than Peyton.
Okay. We really have to move
In
on.
the Super Bowl category?
In this, sure, dude. But you literally just said in like period.
Shout out to Eli.
But also, Eli went twice on the stroke of a penny, man.
That's all right.
8-7 record winning the Super Bowl.
That's
foul.
okay. At least he didn't throw ducks in the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
Let's be honest.
Sometimes I give the flowers more to those receivers.
But let's be honest though. If Von Miller didn't go ham in that Super Bowl and get in Cam Newton's head, the Broncos were not winning that game off of Peyton Manning's arm.
Oh, duh.
Shout out to Eli.
That wasn't Peyton Manning's game.
Shout out to Eli.
Everybody knows that though.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was just like defense versus defense, so you couldn't do anything about it.
Shout out to Eli.
Sure. Like if we're talking about Von Miller and then on Carolina, Luke was going off that whole game. I mean, there were some heavy hitters on each side of that football. So like Cam looked horrible.
Yeah, but the thing was the Broncos, their defense scored, so Peyton didn't have to score.
Yeah, because that's
Carolina's defense didn't score the ball.
That score was like 9 to like some. It was like 14 or something. To like
I don't know the
6.
score, but it was bad.
Yeah, it was a really defensive affair. But
Yeah.
that was like one of the worst Super Bowls ever.
That was a terrible watch.
It was so boring.
Cause I liked Cam, so I wanted Cam
Like,
to win.
and coming off of the year of watching the Seahawks, like, just like completely dust.
Yeah.
Or was that the year before that was Patriots and Seahawks, and that was one of the better Super Bowls to watch ever live.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's sports. I lost my voice a little bit.
Yeah, dog.
I'm a little scratchy right here.
It's
When you talk about Eli,
It's just Eli, man.
No, dude, I can't. I'm not rolling.
Shout out to Eli.
Whatever. I think this is the opportunity to move into wrestling, because I've been meaning to talk to you about it.
No more Eli talk.
No, I'm off.
Oh.
It just gets me in a bad mood.
But I'm not off.
All right, get whatever you gotta get off.
I'm not off the Eli trade. Shout out to Eli. Let me tell you, man.
All right, you have like literally like 2 more seconds to say anything you want about Eli, and we're moving on.
Eli, you're getting in the Hall of Fame, my brother. And don't let nobody
All right, you're
try
done.
to tell you
You're
anything
done.
else.
You're done. Okay, moving on into the week of wrestling.
Woo!
It's been a really, really, really fun week to watch wrestling. What was your favorite moment of the week other than Becky getting her shit rocked? Because that was really fun to watch.
Dang, Brian.
Ooh,
Let
okay.
me hold on.
Let's actually just go in order.
Time out. WWE. Round of applause to WWE for finally giving me something good. Oh my gosh.
Word. So let's just go in order. We'll get to that eventually.
Round of applause.
So Monday Night Raw.
Raw.
Overall was a pretty slow show. It was alright. It wasn't too crazy. I like one of the highlights of the night was Seth and Dean's little program. I thought that was really cool how Dean like really got his time to shine with his like own little like little solo talk thing. He was sitting outside with like the fire pit. I was like, oh, that's fire.
Oh yeah.
Getting to hear him talk, man, it feels good. And him not have to like, you know, do like corny like face jokes or whatever to like get like a cheap pop or whatever. Just like I hate you, F the Shield, and I'm out. Like I like that. So that was it. And then Becky came through and Daniel ripped off Ronda's arm, which was cool to watch too. And then prompted the SmackDown women's invasion. Oh my god. I need a studio. Just like an individual studio where like black people don't have to step with their loud ass boots and my dogs don't exist. Good lord. But anyway, as I was saying, the SmackDown women's roster invaded Raw and prompted into a brawl that later showed Becky like leaking blood. And I was watching it live and I was like, where did she get knocked out at? I was so confused. And then not even like 30 minutes later, you go on Twitter and you see that like Nia got her really, really good and let go, like started the engines of everybody going, Nia sucks, needs discipline, all this stuff. And I hadn't formed an opinion until the next day, but what was your take on everything?
Man, here's my thing.
What's up? Also, 2 different opinions in 2 days because I asked Nathaniel yesterday.
Here's my thing.
What's up?
Okay. Let's say Nia Jax wasn't the one that punched Becky. Let's say Natalya punched Becky square in the face. Or anybody else other than Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Are they getting that feedback from anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, no. Okay.
Not that hard.
No. Well, of course. But she's also getting this because of her other dangerous work. Because this isn't the first time that we've been on this saddle. Nia's botched plenty of times and hurt plenty of people. That's why it got really rough.
They just holding Nia back, man.
They what now?
They're just holding her back.
Holding what back?
Nia, they just don't want to see Nia out here.
Well, I mean, you had to expect it. Nia does need a little bit more work in the ring.
Okay, here's my thing. Y'all get upset when Nia doesn't use her size. Now when she does use her size, oh well.
We want
now
her to
she's
use
a-
her size safely.
Now she's a safety hazard.
Well, we want her to be a safe worker, Jordan.
Bro,
It takes two to tango, bro.
Let's be honest. Anybody could have got rocked in that melee.
Of course.
All right, then.
We want her to be safe. No one else got rocked. Tamina's a tough girl and she's bigger than everybody else, but she's a safe worker. Not saying that Nia's not a safe worker either.
Let's throw. Oh, she's a safe worker. She's not a safe worker. I'm saying anybody else in that moment, like with just bodies just flying and no real choreographed whatever. Anybody could have got caught with an elbow, a fist, a poke in the eye.
It's a stiff punch, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Accidents do happen. I'm not, and this is what I'm not making it seem like Nia's like the worst ever, and she's not good at wrestling. And it is a line of fire. Someone's gonna get hit. Maybe.
Yeah, for real.
But as often as that happens, and as often as she's been at fault of making a lot of like injuries, concussions, all this stuff that's happened, she just needs to take a little bit extra precaution. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not even, this isn't even like a blame game here. I want people to be safe while they're doing what they love. You know what I'm saying? Because Becky could be having one of her most important matches this Sunday. That's not happening because Nia was just wailing. When you got to be a little bit more precautious in that kind of situation, especially when the fire is hot like that.
Hey, bro.
So, all I'm saying is, Nia's great. We love her. Obviously, we gave her some praise last week. I would marry Nia.
Yes.
But she's got to do something.
Okay, so if Nia didn't punch Becky, say she punched like Carmella or somebody.
It's not going to be as well. You know that it's not going to be that rampant.
Okay.
That's a stupid question.
Okay. Not Carmella. Who's next?
Charlotte.
If she would have rocked Charlotte like that,
the impact of that wouldn't be that great still either.
But
people will still be mad.
But not this mad, right?
Of course he wouldn't. That's the point. It's Becky.
All right.
What do you want me to tell you? Like, everybody's gonna matter. Everybody's gonna care when it's Charlotte. But like, no, dude, it's Becky. She's
I'm
she
saying
punches the one person in that ring that actually had something of importance going on.
I'm saying if one gets rocked, okay, but if somebody else gets rocked and it's like, well, she got rocked,
dude. All right, man.
You know
I get you. I'm not disagreeing with you or anything. I'm just saying that the anger and an outpour of anger towards Nia was felt, and I kind of understood it.
No, I understand too. Yeah, it's Becky Lynch.
Yeah,
she's got a lot of stuff that needs to happen.
And then on top of that, it's happened multiple times this year alone too.
Okay.
But you also you do agree on some sense that she has to just develop more as a wrestler before she starts hurting people a little bit more.
Okay, the other times in those matches where it was like her and one other girl, yeah, you need to chill out. Like, you don't need to be going that hard.
Mm-hmm. But that's the only instances. This is the only one time that's been that.
But when it's like 20 some odd girls and everybody's jumping on everybody.
But you're still trained to be a safe fighter in that kind of environment too. You're not just like meleeing.
Hey,
that gives her an excuse to just punch her?
No, that doesn't.
It sounds like it.
No, but I'm saying like when people are just flying, bro, like somebody gonna get caught with one.
Professional in that environment.
Okay.
What'd you just do at me?
I'm trying to think. When John and Brock had their brawl, and John ended up with a busted lip, because Brock rocked him. What's that? And 20 some odd people was jumping on John and Brock.
Well, yeah, that's when you need to be a safe environment. You need to be a better worker in that environment. Dude, listen to me. I never disagreed with you. I never said like, oh, just because they're in the line of fire doesn't mean that they're gonna get hit.
All right,
And I'm not even like too mad at Nia because like shit does happen and accidents do happen. But all I want is just people to take extra precaution in those situations to where someone doesn't get concussion.
Okay, and I'm sure Nia was trying to be safe in that moment, but
that punch.
But hey, but I'm saying though, when everybody is around you and like, okay, so when we're watching the video, right? Nia was already taking on somebody by herself. Remember?
Yeah, and
she was
then punch up your fist.
Okay,
that's not the answer.
All right, but then Becky comes from behind, turns her around. The first instinct is to throw.
You push instead of clutch up your fist, though.
All right, bro.
That's messed. Nah, dude, you gotta be especially if your vision isn't in works, because she was obviously a little bit taken aback with what was going on prior to Becky coming after her. The answer is not to clutch up your damn fist.
Well, the Samoa side came out of the game. The Samoa side came out of her. The eyes came out. She was like, this is for real. She said, oh, freak, I got touched by the white man, and it's time to rumble for real.
Okay.
That's all that happened with that one.
Okay, I'm glad we did on a lighthearted joke. Point being, Nia, you're great. I just want a little bit extra precaution.
Oh man.
But that's it.
Oh, that was
so hopefully Becky gets a little bit better soon. Hopefully concussion and all that black eye protocol stuff goes well. Moving on to Tuesday on SmackDown. I was really, really excited for this episode because I wanted to see what was going to happen in result of Becky's like big move and like doing all that stuff, because she was like trending for a minute on Twitter because of the whole invasion. So everybody watched SmackDown. Started off with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles talking, and Daniel Bryan saying, "Don't mention my name." I guess that was just like a don't talk about me. And then they fought. And then they went backstage, and then they fought some more. And then it turned into Shane McMahon saying, all right, you go in the ring and fight for the championship. And I was, confused why they were shooting a gun with this so early and why they were just doing this randomly. But I also was like, hell yeah, go SmackDown. Like, I like that writing when they're just like, go defend the belt in the ring right now tonight, just like randomly. So that was really cool. And Daniel Bryan, got AJ in the nuts and, won the belt. How did you feel about it?
I hope AJ has multiple cups.
I do too. That was pretty hard.
Oh my God. AJ has taken a lot of shots.
Yeah. The straight up, the bam, and then bam.
In the nuts.
Yeah.
It's been one crazy year for the nuts.
Yeah. But off of his nuts, pause.
Pause.
How did you feel about, were you surprised? Were you excited? What's up?
It was weird. It was weird because I was like, oh, okay. Because I was like, all right, they're going to make AJ look super strong going in for Brock. Because, it's Brock. Mm-hmm. So you got to do something.
Right.
And they did do something.
Anything but make him look strong.
Yeah.
I mean, those stomps at the end of the match would made him look like a little not AJ Styles. It was really interesting because
he got stomped in the nuts.
Well, he got stomped in the face. I thought it looked a little bit better than him getting stomped in the nuts multiple times, and I'm also just looking out for his nuts at that point.
Yeah, but I'm saying once you get hit in the nuts, you're kind of not trying to do nothing after that. Yeah, you're not trying to fight after that one.
All right, can we stop talking about his nuts?
Well, you brought up the nuts.
No, you literally just brought it back up. You're like, he brought up the nuts, and he was like, shut up. But
brought up the nuts.
Anyway, what was I saying? The heel turn during the match, I thought that was really interesting because I didn't really notice it, and then I looked up, and then you like the heel turn. Okay, stop. That's really loud. Chill. So you like the heel turn?
WWE. Thank you.
You like the heel turn?
Thank you.
All right, Jordan, answer the question. You're on a podcast. Do you like the heel turn?
Yes.
Okay, I did too. But back to my point, I did not notice it was a heel turn until I saw the sadistic smile. And I was like, oh, shit. Because he was on his knees, and he was like, and then he went back up for some more on the stomps, and I was like,
What?
oh,
You hit somebody in the nuts, my man.
But I didn't think it was a definitive heel turn. I thought it was just him being like, I'm going to win this belt at all costs. Because, Brian had been showing a little bit more of a spunky attitude in the weeks going forward. So I didn't know if he was just like going to end up being a tweener or a straight up heel, and he's a straight up heel. So I thought it was really cool how they did that. And the stomps to the face were really, really effective. Like, Brian looked like he was going insane for a little bit.
Yep.
I really, really liked it. So the fact that they went so, like, hard with the stomps, that just, like, gives me, like, a little bit of intel that AJ's probably going to get involved in the match. And now he has a reason to, because Brian, 1, beat him, and 2, embarrassed him, and then 3, just kicked his ass after the match. So I thought that was them giving AJ a little bit more of a reason to get involved with the Brock and Daniel match at the end or after it. I don't know. Because I do think that Brock's going to win, and Brian's probably going to be out for the count, and then AJ's going to come out and do something to him. That's my guess for what's going to happen at Survivor Series. What's your take?
Well, you know that. Do you heard the announcement about the mixed match challenge thing?
No.
Well, so
Jeff Hardy replaced AJ.
Well, no, whichever team wins gets number 30.
Yeah.
So they're probably trying to set that up.
Set AJ up.
Set AJ and Charlotte to get 30. And then gets Daniel later on. Or something.
So you think
something along those lines. If AJ might do something this Sunday, I wouldn't expect him to, but
it's just my guess.
But if what I'm thinking is correct and they're gonna give them the mixed match challenge thing, he's probably just gonna wait it out. Or AJ, he gonna talk his stuff, but he gonna be like, I'm gonna just wait for it.
So you think that Daniel's going to hold on till WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think him and Miz might do something.
Okay.
For, like, the in-between.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of agree with that, too. I think it might end up being Joe, though, instead of The Miz. Even though The Miz makes a little bit more sense. But, we'll see. I do like Daniel Bryan as a champion because AJ as a champion is fun to watch, but you always want something new. So getting to see someone different, especially someone like Bryan, who hasn't held that belt in forever, it'll be cool to see how he develops as a heel, and actually a serious heel, because the Team Hell No stuff was like a little bit gimmicky, and yeah, it'll be cool to see him. So that was wrestling this week. What else happened? That's it, right?
Charlotte and Becky.
What about that? What do you want? Charlotte's going against Ronda. Yay. Are you excited?
I mean,
I wanted to see Becky versus Ronda.
To be honest, I don't care about Survivor Series at all, to be honest.
Were you not excited to see Becky? You said it on the last podcast. So
yeah, but I mean, I wasn't excited. I wanted to see it because I wanted to see what Ronda was going to do against somebody real.
Is Charlotte not real?
I mean, from who Ronda has faced. Somebody real.
Is Charlotte not real?
Doc, I'm saying you're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, is like, are you saying that like Charlotte's going to be like a better opponent or a worse opponent than Becky?
No, I mean they're going to be the same thing. They're the same step up for Ronda.
Okay.
And
I'm just
talent.
asking, why are you getting mad at me?
No, I'm not getting mad.
You just got mad.
No,
you visibly just got mad.
Because
if you see your face right now, you're pissed off.
Because your question was stupid, bro.
I was just asking if Becky or Charlotte's the tougher match.
They're both tough matches for Ronda.
I was just asking. What's your problem?
One's not tougher than the other.
Okay, the podcast is over. Jordan's being a little asshole right now. What's your problem, boy?
That you asked that stupid question.
How's that a stupid question? I didn't know if Ronda or Charlotte and Becky was going to be a tougher match or not. I was just asking for your opinion.
No, but when I gave you
now
that,
you try to be nice.
no, but when I gave you the answer of,
I didn't understand the answer. I wanted you to elaborate a little bit. We're on a podcast. I don't want you to just like yes and no, no and yes. Just elaborate a little bit.
Dog.
What's your problem?
I gave you the elaboration.
Did Daniel Bryan kick you in the nuts?
He kind of did. No, no, but I did give you the elaboration. I'm saying this is a step up match from what Ronda has already faced.
Word.
Okay, Nia Jax. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Nia's limited in the ring.
I understand now.
Nikki Bella. Okay, wow. Yeah.
That match was pretty bad. Watching it live, it was fun.
Yeah, watching it live was fun.
But
Alexa Bliss. Okay, yeah, you're supposed to beat up Alexa Bliss. Yeah.
you think she's out, man? You think it's over with?
Yeah, it's OV.
I'm so sad if that's for real, you know?
It's OV, dog.
And that was the messed up thing about it. I didn't realize it was a neck injury.
I thought it was a knee.
We were talking about it last week like it was a knee or an ankle injury.
That's because that's what they said.
Right, exactly. And then like neck injury, I was like, oh shit.
I was like, so where did that happen?
Yeah, sure.
You notice that like they didn't say anything. They just said, oh, her knee. Yeah. And I was like, well, okay.
And then if they said her neck, I missed that because I was surprised when I read that online. That's why I even texted you. I was like, whoa, her neck.
Yeah, I was like, free.
Yeah. So hopefully, Alexa Bliss gets healthy because I don't want to see her out another week or month or whatever it is. But it looks that way. So shout out to her. You got anything else? I think we're done. We talked about everything. I think. You have anything you want to say to the people?
No, your dog is snoring. It's messing with me.
You're so distracted. Jesus Christ. You have nothing to say to anybody who listens.
No, what is there to talk about?
I'm asking. Okay. This has been the Collective Podcast. I am the only host on here, and Jordan is just another person that exists.
Guys, do you hear this? Devin gets upset when it doesn't go
the
way he wants.
You have nothing to offer to this podcast. I need a crackhead on here for a little bit more conversation.
Devin gets upset when things don't go as he scripted.
I didn't script anything. I just wanted you to talk a little bit.
You hear him? You hear him, ladies and gentlemen? He's getting upset.
Well, I have a right to. So I'm going to assume that you don't have any idea what your song of the day is because you have any idea of what's going on in the world. So I'm going to find a fucking song of the freaking day.
Oh, he's getting mad.
Yeah, I'm mad, boy.
Yeah. You getting mad?
Yeah.
He's just mad because of the Eli talk. That's all it is. If we didn't talk Eli, he would be in a better mood.
I'd be such a better mood.
That's all it is.
Yo, I have the best days when Eli doesn't come in my mouth.
That's all it is. We talked about Eli and he's upset.
Eli's a good quarterback.
Yeah. You just don't try to talk about Eli now.
Oh, Eli's the best, homie.
Don't try to
top 10, yo.
Don't try to talk Eli now.
I don't. I'm sorry. We're not talking about Eli anymore.
See,
okay.
Look at you.
Let me see if I can find a good song of the day.
Oh, I read they said Shawn Michaels was going to wrestle again.
Where at?
I don't know. They just said it's like a good possibility. Like a heavy possibility. And I was like, okay.
I'm not opposed to it anymore. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, it's Shawn. And I love Shawn, but I don't.
I still haven't watched that tag team match.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, I know. Like, I want to watch it, but I don't know, dude. It's probably gonna be a minute until I'm like, all right, let me turn it on, and enjoy it. Like, is it enjoyable?
Yeah, for Shawn.
I meant for the watcher.
I'm saying
for a Shawn match. Okay.
Yeah, like
at his age.
Yeah, like Taker. You've seen Taker wrestle.
Yeah.
Kane just needs to go sit down.
Kane needs to go run the government.
Kane looks so bad.
Like, I wonder how Knoxville, Tennessee's rocking with their mayor just going to Saudi Arabia for a one-off.
Yeah, how does that work? How did he just like tell the office like, "Hey, I'll be back"?
I don't know how that works, honestly. I mean, given it's only been like one match since he's been elected.
But
still interesting.
But still, it's the thing of all right, I'll be back.
Yeah. Like, yo, I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, it's like I'll catch y'all later, and then like one of his workers like watching some wrestling one day is like, hey, that's
Glenn.
is
that you?
Like Glenn is like,
yeah, I'm a demon on the weekends, guys. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't know how that conversation went in the office.
I'm assuming they don't have a problem with it.
Yeah,
he's
probably
the
don't.
mayor, so he runs it.
But I think it would just be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, guys, I'll be back.
I think it'd be different if he was a governor, where you got to actually deal with stuff. Like,
could you imagine that?
Because like mayors just like cut ribbons and like.
Yeah, could you imagine if he was the governor?
That'd be wild.
I was like, yo, I'll be back. I'm going to Saudi Arabia. Oh, so you're going to do some peace work? No.
I'm gonna fight Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? we have taxes stuff.
Like, nah, chill.
Cool.
I'm getting paid 1.5. I'll be back.
Yo, that check number that you told me is still crazy. Man.
Dog, I told you, bro. Sean got paid like 3.
Oh, Jesus.
Just for that.
They are really on some like old man home, getting like the Social Security checks just to wrestle one-offs.
Dog, why do you think Undertaker comes back all the time?
Because he get in the bag, and Michelle McCool ain't doing nothing but watching their kids.
Shoot.
What she do?
I don't know.
Yoga? He's got rid of her athletic ass. She probably got a job. I'm gonna chill. But that's it. An hour and 6 or 7 minutes. You got anything else to say? Anything to offer to the people? Nothing? Cool.
Dog, we didn't talk about TakeOver.
Oh yeah, TakeOver. You excited for that? You should be excited.
For sure.
It's TakeOver. It's gonna be lit. Another
War
War
Games.
Games.
Shout out to Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, bye-bye.
They're gonna win again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know why, but they love Adam Cole.
You don't know why they love Adam Cole?
I mean, he don't got.
You do. Come on.
But he don't got the belt, so they don't.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything. He still has that momentum.
Yeah.
He's one of those few people that doesn't need a belt behind him. Like Ciampa needed a belt behind him for people to be convinced that he's a good heel, or like a really top heel, which I don't think they needed that. But still, like Adam Cole is just a superstar, dude, and everybody else is a superstar. So it's gonna be really, really fun. I'm gonna pull up the card and we can do a little prediction thing, and then we'll go into the song of the day. Does that sound good with you, bud?
You think Johnny Gargano's good?
At wrestling?
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I'm glad we agree on that one. Cause
he's not like crazy.
Dog, oh my gosh. Oh, the NXT heads, man, they gas people up.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. So, for the War Games match, you have Undisputed Era.
Yep.
I don't know, dude. Maybe I do love this team of the Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne. That sounds really fun. But Undisputed Era.
I just don't believe in the Raiders.
You don't?
Nah.
Gotcha. The NXT Championship match. Who do you have? Ciampa or Dream?
The Dream.
You do?
Yeah.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I think they're gonna go Ciampa with that, but I hope Dream wins.
I think that's ran its course, bro.
Ciampa?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna get called up or just lose?
Nah, I think it just ran its course.
Gotcha.
Like,
you don't like him as a heel?
No, he's good as a heel.
What are you saying has ran its course then?
I mean, just him as champ has ran his course.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's okay. You did You did your time because Alistair was hurt, and then you and Johnny, y'all did y'all thing. All right, cool. Thank you.
All right.
Like, thank you for holding it for
Gotcha.
a little bit.
Okay, interesting take. Okay, then we have the 2 out of 3 falls with Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane.
Shayna.
And yeah, I have Baszler all the way. That's gonna be.
I think Shayna get 2
Yeah.
in a row.
Ooh, hot take. Hot take. I think they're gonna draw it out a little bit.
No, I think Shayna's gonna get 2.
Interesting.
I think one is gonna be clean, but then the second one, those girls gonna show up again
Okay.
and like break Kyrie.
We shall see. And then we have Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black, which I am very excited for because these are 2 of my favorite superstars right now in NXT. Even though I don't have Johnny Gargano as far as everybody else does, I have been an Aleister Black stan for a long time, so I am going with Aleister Black. Who you got?
Yeah, Alistair's gonna dust him.
Yeah, I really want to see Aleister with the championship back, like really, really bad, because that did not run its course how I wanted it to, but injuries happen. So
Yeah, I don't know. Just John, I'm not a believer in Johnny Gargano, bro.
you know you have a little bit of a track record of not believing in the underdog or the overhype underdog.
Cause man, like, I don't. He's not that good. Like, if DIY was still a thing, okay, yeah, he good. I mean, like, he a good tag team wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So you like him as a tag?
Like
team
he's one of those dudes like.
I'm sorry, I got my mic.
He's one of those dudes of like, oh, he with a tag team. Oh, he nice, but by himself is like. Then you see all his
flaws,
and you're like, oh, okay, wow. Just like,
well, I think what goes what.
Just like if they split up the Usos, oh my god, that would be terrible. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Who else? The Revival, that would be trash.
Well, the Revival's not getting a chance alone.
Yeah, but I mean,
That
them by
sucks.
themselves, oh my gosh, I don't even know if that would even be anything.
No, what?
I think they'd be out the door.
Okay, let me ask you this then. If we're talking tag teams splitting up, would the Young Bucks survive?
No.
No? You don't think Matt can run it? by
No,
himself?
they need both. They need each other.
Okay.
It's one of those things of like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know you.
Like it's weird. It's weird because Matt and Jeff is the only example of one didn't need the other.
One could argue that Matt.
Well, yeah,
have the
but I
best
mean, but
singles
Matt,
career.
but he didn't have the best. But he
He
still
lasted.
did a
He-
lot on
he
his
lasted,
own.
man. He lasted for a couple eras.
He still did a lot on his own.
Yeah.
But like, if you split up Nick and Matt Jackson,
You don't know.
like,
We don't know until we see it.
yeah, but I don't think either of them will do anything by themselves,
We'll see.
or not like long term. I feel like they would have a manager
Yeah.
or something, but like strictly like by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Or what am I thinking? Or their personalities to coexist. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeff and Matt, they had 2 different personalities.
but
Other than-
Matt and Nick, they feed off of each other.
Yeah. It just like Edge and Christian, they had 2 different personalities.
To an extent, yeah.
And so they can go each way and they can do a lot by themselves. Because they don't have to keep feeding off of the other. Even though Edge and Christian, I mean, they kind of do and it works.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have charisma in themselves.
Yeah.
But Matt and Nick, I think both of them together doing like crazy stuff just makes them who they are.
Word.
But separate, nah,
This out.
that's LG.
Well, as a wrestling fan, it'd be cool to see them experiment a little bit. Because I do think like a Matt versus Nick is in the future. That'd be kind of cool to watch if they do end up breaking up. But I do want to see the Young Bucks last for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Just like see a tag team just go off into the sunset as a tag team. That doesn't happen ever.
Yeah.
So seeing that would be cool.
Just like oh my God, Devon.
Yeah, the Dudleys.
Devon was terrible.
As a singles wrestler. Good
Oh my
Lord.
God.
But Bully Ray, I mean, he did his thing.
That's because Bully's interesting.
Sure.
He was
Bully's
the interesting part.
Bully's a good heel, but like Devon's a brute. He just wrestles.
Yeah, Devon had no.
What's up?
Yeah, Devon had no.
What's up?
He had like 2 catchphrases, and that was it.
This thing gets told to get some fucking tables by a white man.
Oh man.
Yo, he said, "Get the tables, nigga."
Oh
shit. I'm sorry, I dropped the mic.
Oh man.
I broke off the label of the microphone.
Yo, Devon, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry too.
But it happened.
You were the token black guy.
But it happened, Devon. It happened. And WWE or ECW didn't think twice about, you're being bossed around. But
by the white man.
By the white man. And you had to
Mr. White Man.
And
he was excited to get that table too.
And you know the other thing?
What?
Devon had to adopt the Dudley last name.
Oh yeah.
Oh, free.
He got a slave name.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my slave name.
Oh my God.
I gets the tables and he gets me sleeps.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Devon.
Is that gimmick racist? Wow. There's a lot of underlaying.
If you really think about it.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna stop saying that.
Yeah, my bad, Devon.
I ain't no slave.
My bad, Devon. But if we're looking at the tapes,
yeah,
you kind of.
I ain't listening to the white man like that, yo.
Nah.
But
I ain't getting no tables.
Okay, so that's Takeover. That's our take on tag teams. That's our take on Johnny Gargano. My dog is starting to cry right now for whatever reason. Do you need something? Say something to the people.
All right.
He had nothing to offer. So he had nothing to offer. You piece of. Say something into the microphone. Okay, he's stretching now. Okay, so that's gonna be the episode. Anything else? Takeover. Survivor Series gonna be fun.
Wait, let me see.
Nothing.
We can have. There's probably more stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
bro.
there probably is stuff to talk about.
Freak. Yeah.
Diddy's ex-wife Kim Porter passed away last night. That was really, really sad because she's Jody. We're giving respects to the dead. All right, Jody, what? Come here, baby. Say something to the microphone. Say something. Say something. Ooh. Nothing?
All right.
Okay, we're moving on.
Joe, you're a waste of our time.
Seriously, you're gonna cry like that. Okay, so want to pay respects to Kim Porter.
Yep.
Who passed away last night at the age of 47 at a cardiac arrest. Really, really sad because she. Okay, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. R.I.P. Kim Porter. My dog is being an asshole. But yeah, that happened last night.
Craziness.
Yeah, that was really insane because she looks really, really healthy. That shit can sneak up on you, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
So just stay healthy out there, people. You could be the healthiest or look the healthiest, but stuff like cardiac arrest, heart failure, all that stuff can catch up. So stay healthy out there.
Yeah, one thing everybody needs to watch at least once in their life is 5-on-5 MMA.
Yeah.
That joint lit.
We were just eating and watching that, and it was really entertaining.
That joint lit.
Yeah, it was amazing. The bare knuckle boxing, I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a couple more.
That was just that one fight, bro.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna have to put me on some really good ones.
Yeah, but that 5v5, that's no joke.
Yeah, dude, you're never gonna get a bad match.
Doug, legit. The referee says, "Remember the rules. Keep your hands up.
Keep the rules."
And like, every time he says it, I'm like, "What are the rules? You have not listed one thing to me." I don't know. All I see is 5 dudes throwing hands. And then it turns into like a 3-on-5 and 5-on-1, and that just gets terrible when it gets 5-on-1.
I swear to God, dude, I'd be so scared. Like 5 white guys ganging up on me. I had no help.
Dude, you're not getting me in that ring.
It's fun to watch, but boy, am I not doing it.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
I don't even know who I would be like, yo, you want to do this thing? And like, I'd feel safe.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're picking 5.
Like, Cameron's definitely on the team.
Cameron too?
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Cameron's on the team. I think
I'll pick Grant.
Grant Elkins.
Yeah. Just his size.
Yeah.
Ethan
Toll. What the who's his name? You remember Alan Patterson? Light skinned dude.
Did he play football?
No, but he can fight. Man, you know about
Oh,
football?
Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't care about football. No. Last one thing in there.
No,
man, I want somebody who can throw them hands.
Yeah. I had to think. I forgot Alan, man.
Yeah, Alan's the homie. But yeah, that. I don't know who else I'm picking.
I'll take Josh.
McClure?
Nah, Lesh.
Oh, what's about the Lesh?
Yeah.
That shit wouldn't hit a fly. He's the sweetest dude on earth. What are you talking about? He'd be like, shout out to Josh.
Speaking of Josh, you remember we all went to the mall that one time?
Yeah. My mom took us.
And he went to go get one of them, a pretzel or cookie or something.
Yeah,
and the guy, he was like, let me get a Sprite. And the guy just went like this. And Josh turned around. He was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Why are you moving his hands like that?
It's like, what size?
I was like, Josh, he wants to know what size cup you want.
Although he could have vocalized.
Like, yeah,
he did look a little stupid.
That employee was being,
dumb.
yeah, that employee was being one of those
little brats.
He was on one of those.
Did we miss anything else?
Oh, shoot. Yo.
What?
Let's tell Michigan stories, dog.
You want to? That's a whole different podcast.
But dog.
All right, we're gonna do 2 different podcasts. So we're gonna end this one, and the song of the day that I'm gonna play is by Xenia Rubinos. It's called "Lonely Lover." Here it is. Thank you for listening to the Collective Podcast with myself and Jordan, aka Joe Cool. And,
yeah, boy.
This is Xenia Rubinos with "Lonely Lover."
Bang, bang, bang.
lost and found, really sacked by all, then they fell down. looking for my glasses on the lost and found. I drank my last $5, it's raining now. Oh, mommy don't feel like she got it down. Watch out, 'cause I heard that's coming around. Just feel like she need to breathe today, today. Well, I can't seem to, well, I just can't seem to win. Well, I can't seem to, I'm just a little star and I'm falling down. Well,
They asking where I've been at the crib sipping on that juice and gin.